Today I'm going to talk about solar eclipses. An annular solar eclipse happens when the moon covers the sun's center, leaving the sun's visible outer edges to form a ring of fire, or an annulus around the moon. In an annular eclipse of the sun, the moon casts its antebra, the outer part of the moon's umbra, on the earth. When the moon blocks the sun in the sky, it actually casts its shadow on Earth. Thus, another way to define solar eclipse is that it happens when the Earth passes through the moon's shadow. The shadows cast by the moon have two parts. One is the darker central region, called the umbra, and another one is the lighter outer region, known as penumbra. Solar eclipse comes in three flavors depending on the distance of the sun and the moon from us, and their positions. There are four types of solar eclipses: total, annular, partial, hybrid. Total solar eclipse occurs when the moon manages to completely obscure the sun. This can happen either when the moon is near to us, so it will look bigger than the sun, or when the sun is far from us, so it will look smaller than the moon. However, total solar eclipse only happens if you are in the umbra region. If you are in the penumbra region, you will only see a partial solar eclipse. Annular solar eclipse occurs when the moon is far from us or when the sun is near to us, so that the moon's apparent size is smaller than the sun. The moon cannot completely obscure the sun, and the sun appears as a bright ring around the dark moon. Partial solar eclipse also can occur without total solar eclipse, because the umbra does not intersect the Earth. This happens when the Earth, the moon, and the sun are not exactly in line, and the moon only partially blocks the sun. Hybrid solar eclipses, also called annular total eclipses. This special type of eclipse occurs when the moon's distance is near its limit for the umbra to reach Earth. In most cases, an hybrid solar eclipse starts as an annular eclipse because the tip of the umbra falls just short of making contact with Earth. Then it becomes total, because the roundness of the planet reaches up and intercepts the shadow tip near the middle of the path. Then, finally, it returns to annular towards the end of the path. Even though a new moon is necessary for an annular solar eclipse to take place, we don't see an eclipse every new moon night. This is because the plane of the moon's orbital path around the Earth is inclined at an angle of 5 degrees to the Earth's orbital plane around the Sun. The points where the two orbital planes meet are called lunar nodes. Solar eclipses occur only when a new moon takes place near a lunar node. To see a total solar eclipse, you must be in the path of the moon's antebra. The maximum zone of visibility for an annular solar eclipse is about 230 miles. If you are at the center of this zone, you can see a perfect ring of fire. If you are at the edge of the zone, you may see a broken ring of fire and a ballast beads throughout the duration of the eclipse. Never look at the sun eclipsed or otherwise without protective eyewear. The sun's UV radiation can burn the redness in the eyes, leading to the permanent damage or even blindness. The only way to safely see an annular solar eclipse is to wear protective eclipse glasses, or to protect an image of the eclipsed sun using a pinhole projector. These are the references I used in this video. If you are interested in this topic, you can read more from those articles.